Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Mike 45. Hey, 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 hey. Cheers. 45. Time to go, night.
Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Check Mike 45. What we got? Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
From the 31, Tua. It's complete to Fuller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tua to Fuller for a Miami 1st down. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Javon Kinlaw able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Mike 1. Slice 97. Slice 2. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Undercut.
From midfield, here's Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 4. They'll run now with Gaskin. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Myles Gaskin, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Lance now on first down. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Lance. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Lance looking to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
I can't believe they let you play.
Here's Gaskin. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
On the jet sweep, here comes Waddle. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Sponge. No. Check 52. Watch safety green. Watch safety red.
Now Tua. Buying time to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Tua going to throw. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sanders' kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing on first down is Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Lance now on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Lance looks to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shotgun now for Lance. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. So Mike's number 1.
Tua, a final shot before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half. So, time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing again on second down. Lance. That swung out to Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Lance to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Again, it's Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
52 to Mike, boy, 52.
Back to the air on second down. It's Lance. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. To throw, it's Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. picked off by Justin Coleman. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Wow, wow.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To a hit, and the ball is out. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Switch, yellow. Hey, blue. Mike 54. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Mike 54.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Mike 54. Here it comes, Go red, green jack.
Tua sets up to pass it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 36 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Throwing now is Lance. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down. On first down, Lance winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike Wall. Not today, you are. Not today.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
So Mike's number one. Danny.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Here's 2nd and a yard. Lance now to throw. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ryan Succop, the man tasked with getting this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Check, 45 to Mike. 65, 65, 65. 45 to Mike. 47. I got him.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
SOS.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
45. Mike, 45.
Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll take it up. That's the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Check.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. Pushing his way through. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, 72 yards. And the Buccaneers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Touchdown, Cowboys! Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with a football.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check, watch the D4, watch the D4. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
Check pass.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, baby, we turn over, get that ball. Get that ball.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. It's a keeper with Prescott. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Running with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, 56. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. All right,
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Again, it's Brady. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Brady. Going deep this time for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We got 4. We got 4. 45's the mic.
Better bring it. You better bring it.
And 47.
Right now, you better bring it. 25, check 25.
Now Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
45.
Put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
47.
Watch the turn.
Go, get out there, get out there.
45, Mike, 45. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Hey, check Mike.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Airing this one out for Evans. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Brady and the Bucks now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Now Brady. This will be caught by Brown. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Brady now on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
There to stop him was Carlton Davis. 2nd and 5.
Hey, kill. Check 26, check 26.
Again, it's Elliott. He takes this for 3 to the 29. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by sight that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Jim! Kill.
I got him. That's mine. I got him.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs If you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down at 5. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. No score after one on EA Sports. Second down, it's Jones. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 22. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 22 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check nickel, nickel.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a give. This is McKinnon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the call, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter from the 6. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll run it with Jones. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, putting some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes flushed out right. Oh, Hill, great grab. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They run the counter. McKinnon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
43, 15. Hey, 57.
41 Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Now Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Handoff, it's McKinnon, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught by Robinson, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ty Summers in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Let him know. Hey, 4-1 Mike.
Mahomes. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Isaac Yiadom picks it. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Now Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Northern California visits Southern California. The Niners and Chargers, off we go from L.A. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Touchdown, LA! Jared Cook, 68 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Throwing on first down is Lance. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Second and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Shotgun now for Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
On second down, Eckler. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch 30. Check 45 to Mike. I hope you brought your...
Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Get in the weight room.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. And Cook has it, left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. It reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Get nowhere.
These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Check curls, check curls. 45, Mike, 45. Watch the screen.
Herbert now. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And this is Cook with a grab. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Well, that's the danger of throwing the ball to that part of the field, because if it does get picked off, as we just saw there, they can run a long way. They're actually fortunate they didn't give up a touchdown in addition.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Mostert looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Lance a handoff here to Mostert. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
Check, 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 check.
Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. On first down, Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
4 yards remain for second down. From the gun, it's Lance. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Lance. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Here's Lance to throw it. That swung out to Mostert. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Lance looking to throw it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Lance looks to throw again. Space to run past the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before half for Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Trenton Cannon as time expires in the first half. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Lance. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they'll go for it. Lance. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Back to the running game with Mostert. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. And Lance now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. There he goes, left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lance. Got a man, that's Ayuk. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Lance going to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Looking to throw. Lance. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 9. Herbert will find Williams on the slant. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead, let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A handoff, it's Eckler, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once more, here's Eckler. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half the